We're talking home decorating today and brightening up your walls with a coat of paint. It's a great way to completely change the look of a room. Allison Goldman is a color specialist with CIL Paints, and she's here to show us the hot colors for 2011 and how to use them, which is very important.
Sure, it is, yes. Hi.
Welcome.
Thank you.
So now you've got a chart here showing us the hot colors, because every year there is kind of more of a trend, or earthy
every
tones,
year,
or brights, or
and this year we're leaning towards more bright colors, less subdued, more optimistic colors. So that you'll see that some of this is our key color for 2011, Lime Twist. I'm wearing a shirt that's Lime Twist, so you can see what the color looks like. It's a super color. It's very bright and very cheery, and it can be a little intimidating.
Yes.
Same with some of these other colors here.
Right.
A couple of neutrals to balance it off that are very trendy, but these four key colors for us are very, very bright and fun, but they are, like I say, intimidating. So I'm going to show you a few ways that you can use them in a room that won't be quite so scary.
Okay, because to me, I'd be afraid to paint the whole room.
And there are ways around
colors.
that.
Okay.
For instance, if you have a bookshelf that doesn't have a back on it, it's a really great idea to paint behind the bookshelf so you get the color popping through the bookshelf, or a piece of art that you really value and really love.
Right.
You can paint a frame of paint outside of the frame of the art and just pick up one of the colors that's in your artwork, and you have a pop of color on the wall right there. Okay. Let me show you this picture, which is Lime Twist, used in a room.
And just gonna turn it a little so there's no
there we
glare.
go. You can see that this is a a very bright color, but we've used it in a very traditional room.
Right.
And it shows that you can use these colors any which way you like, just because you have wainscoting and some architectural features.
So the white trim and the wainscoting really helps.
They do, and you can play off any color from there. So you don't have to be set with dull neutral colors just because you're in a traditional home. Okay. Let me show you this one.
Wow.
Maybe it's a lot brighter, but you can see it in a kid's playroom or in a spare bedroom or in a multifunctional room, that you can put together some of these very bright colors and maybe use a nice soft gray to tone them down a bit. And especially this Apricot Ice and Vibrato and Lime Twist, they're very, very popular colors for 2011. So if you're a little nervous on using it in the whole room like this, use that bookshelf idea, or paint some shelving in that color, or around a window frame even.
What about when you just do one wall in a color and then have complementary?
That's a really, really great idea too. Absolutely. Let me show you this one. So here, for instance, we've got this beautiful blue color in a dining room, and the ceiling is painted another color.
Yeah, I never think to paint the ceiling of anything other than white, but that's great.
It's a really great technique in a room where you want to increase the intimacy. So a dining room is a good example of that, or a bedroom, where if you want everyone to feel very much like they're enclosed in the same room, it's a social space, then painting the ceiling can help do that. And there's another one here. Lots of people have paneled wood basements.
Yes, yes.
It's a bit nightmarish to deal with. Here's an idea for you to brighten up or energize a darker room. So here we've got this lovely forest black, which is another key color for 2011.
Black.
It's actually a very deep gray brown. It's a beautiful color. We've got it on the walls. And then you can see that we've made it actually very livable by adding a little gray and some of these very, very bright colors here in the accents. You don't have to paint those colors for the accents, but use them to give yourself inspiration. And then if you really love it, sure, put it on a wall. You shouldn't be afraid to do bright colors. Like you said, one wall, behind a piece of furniture, around a piece of art, or just use the accents in the room of those colors.
It's kind of like dressing, right? You wouldn't wear maybe that green all over, but you pop the black with the green.
It's very much like fashion and home furnishings, even cars. All those colors can be great inspirations for you to use in your home.
All right, very good ideas, all good tips. I had one other question for you. How do you know if this color is going to work for you, though, for your room?
Well, there are lots of different ways to go about it. At CIL, we group our paints into different mood groups. So you can pick a color that inspires you, one color that you like, and you can know that the entire collection of colors, neutrals and brights, that come from that same mood group will all coordinate together. So you can sort of go by whether, if you prefer toned down, subtle colors, you can go maybe for the soft and elegant collection, and there you'll find colors with a little bit more gray in them that are a little bit more refined and sophisticated.
Okay, we're almost out of time, but you wanted to show us a very quick demo.
Yeah, let me show you quickly. the right way to roll some paint.
Okay.
Because lots of people make a mistake with this one.
And that's the difference between a professional-looking room
Do
and
I look like a professional
handyman
painter?
special.
That's right. The most important thing you need to do is load your roller with lots of paint.
Okay.
We're using a really cool color here, especially for the spring, although the weather isn't cooperating.
No. Well, this will make it feel like spring.
Yeah, sure.
No, it isn't yet.
So this color is called Vista Marine, and you can see it's a beautiful sort of Caribbean blue.
Okay. So
Make
you
sure that
fully
you've
load
got
that.
lots and lots of paint on your roller. You do not
Okay.
want any areas that aren't. And then we use the W technique. You give it
Okay.
a try.
Oh,
Paint
I'm
a
gonna do
large
this.
W onto that
A
piece
W.
Yeah.
Oh, it's hard
And
without
then
painting the
it
countertop
is.
here.
The key to then, after you've got your W in, is go back and fill it all in.
Okay.
When you've finished one W, directly underneath it, do another one.
Okay.
And as soon as you see this with the white showing through, it's time to reload.
Okay. All right.
So
Thanks,
there's the
Allison.
W.
We have to take a break now. Thanks very much for the good
Pleasure.
tips.
Thank you for having me.
Ahead in sports, home teams continue to struggle in the Junior B hockey playoffs.